Aquarius. Let's have a look. 6 more cards to see what's happening for you in love, romance, relationships. What's happening for the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in regards to love, romance, and or relationships. Ace of Wands. Okay, you definitely, wow. Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands has come up twice. Some of you have a fire sign you're destined to be with. This relationship is here to teach you something. You have in particular Aries and Sagittarius that has come up. Okay, wow, this is very, very powerful. Back to this beautiful Ace of Wands. This is a relationship it's going to move and shape. It's almost like a shape-shifting relationship here, Aquarius. And I almost feel like I want to just blurt it all out. But honestly, the Aries here, the Sagittarius here, the 3 of Wands has come up twice. Before I move into this, you do have the 3 of Swords, which has come up. Some of you will be choosing between a destined soulmate that can give you a solid future, that can give you adventure, that can give you relocation, possibly even a long distance relationship here. There's movement around this relationship, which shows there's going to be a lot of milestones that would be achieved in life should you pursue a relationship with them. Again, I don't like to pigeonhole into too many signs, but you do have in particular Cancer, Taurus with the King of Pentacles, Sagittarius and Aries that has come up. But look at these 4 cards, 4, 5, 6 fire cards have come up for you. You know, it's almost like God, the universe, spirit is trying to communicate to you, and it's like this fire sign just keeps coming back up. Ace of Wands, this is something that the universe, God, spirit, and the angels have gifted you. There's a lot of growth that can come from this relationship. It's going to be a lot of hard work though, but ultimately it can be something very, very fulfilling for you and very, very satisfying is what I'm seeing. The 3 of Wands, this person is going to come back into your future because this is how fate is supposed to be. Whoever you're communicating with or want to communicate with, and these numbers are significant, but I feel this is all about your distant future, Aquarius. You're not seeing yet. Your mind hasn't gone that far with this person. But they will come up again. They want to go on a lifelong journey with you is what I'm seeing here. Some of you will be meeting someone abroad. There's a bit of a distance thing between the 2 of you here. It's a road less traveled, so this is why I'm thinking it's someone not really your type, maybe a little bit alternative, a little bit unconventional, not really what you're used to here, Aquarius, and as a result, this person is coming in. Wow. This person wants a future with you. I don't know if they're playing mind games now. Remember I said the tinkering, the magician is a bit mischievous, almost like a fairy, very fairy-like. Here 1 minute, gone the next. So maybe right now, it's not, how to say, maybe it's not formulating the way you want it to, because remember I spoke about either feeling like it's slipping through your fingers, that you don't have a firm grasp on this relationship, on this connection, and as a result, what I'm seeing here is a Temperance card really jumping out at me, saying it's moderation, time is needed. Once things are in harmony, once things are in balance, the 2 of them will connect. So I almost feel like there's lessons to be learnt. The fire sign has lessons, a lot of lessons to learn. You do too. Don't get me wrong, Aquarius. You do too. Sometimes you're very elusive and you evade people. You avoid being completely honest about how you feel or about cementing any firm relationships here. But there's definitely lots of brutal lessons that this fire sign is going to have to learn with you. I'm seeing a lot of pain for this person. I am. This is burdensome energy. It's going to be something very heavy, very real, Aquarius. It's not something surface level. And that's what I mean. Like, be careful what you're tinkering in, because this could be a complete, your love life could do a complete 360 because of this person. You may think it's all fun and games and it's not too real, but eventually this will come back to you and this is going to be more real than ever before. The Temperance card, this is an angel here blessing, and what it is that the angel is blessing is your union. 2 of Cups, 2 people offering their cups to each other. That the 2 of you make something whole. The yin and the yang. Temperance is all about completion. It's about peace. It's about tranquility. But it only will follow an arduous process here. Some of you that aren't dealing with a fire sign, I feel as though there's a lot of fire coming in, which means a surge of energy, possibly possessiveness, possibly confrontations, possibly locking horns here with someone. But eventually this will mellow out. because you do have that Sagittarius sitting here as well, that Sagittarian energy, which is honesty. It's truthfulness, and it's something being completely forthright, completely opening up, or someone completely opening up here. New starts and new beginnings, apart from this fire sign that I feel is destined to be with you. There could be options in love. You do have a Cancer here. In this corner here, these three cards, very strong water sign or someone that's very, very emotional here, Aquarius. And I think this is why you don't have a firm grasp on this person, because you're not on the same level of emotion as they are. They have an attachment to you. If they have Cancer energy, they've already formed a bond to you that's unspeakable. You probably don't know this yet because they've kept it hidden. Eventually they will reveal everything and that balance will be restored. But I'm sensing here that there's conflict in love. There's possible deceit here. And I say that because the Three of Swords is three lives intertwined, heartache, mental stress, exertion. The Aries can be a bit of the Magician is a bit of a manipulator, can change the way we see them. Alter ego maybe here. And loss, what did I say? Mourning the loss, grief, feeling like it slipped through your fingers, feeling like you're wanting a miracle, or this person is wanting a miracle, another chance with you. I'm seeing someone being extremely distraught. I'm talking tears, I'm talking about emotional outbursts. I'm talking about someone feeling nauseated by whatever happens. Maybe it's a breakup. Maybe you're leaving it behind. Maybe there's a new journey you've got to... I do see you on new horizons here. You've already got your eyes set on someone new here. So I do think there's possibly a lot of partners coming into play here for you. Let's have a look at your career though. Career, professional, creative pursuits for the sign of Aquarius. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, new starts in career. Wow, wow, wow. Wheel of Fortune. Very nice, Aquarius. Okay, you're unsure about the new changes and cycles that are coming your way. Don't preempt them, Aquarius. They're there for a reason. Okay, you're thinking differently about your career choices because you have the Seven of Pentacles. You're thinking differently about the money you'd like to earn, how established you should be at this point in your life. This is something taking serious turns here. It's also a large amount of money, especially paired with the Ace of Pentacles. And on top of that, the cherry on top of the cake, Aquarius, is that you have the King of Pentacles as well, which is a very large asset, a very lucrative job, or the potential to grow and earn yourself a lot of prestige in your current career path. But this is you looking at how much you've accumulated in terms of money, wealth, status, skills. I am seeing a fated opportunity that's going to be presented to you in work. Possibly a recommendation through a friend, Aquarius, possibly something you might come across online. I do think it's at a distance. For some reason, I feel like it's further away. It could be abroad, it could be in a different country. The Wheel of Fortune brings massive changes, so I wouldn't be surprised if this does take you around the world, if this does take you to a very prestigious company. But this is a beautiful fated opportunity, and it's just your luck. Just when you're assessing and wanting to set out on that new journey, the sprinkles you're going to see, the start of something good. This is a beautiful upward cycle, increase in pay, increase in money, to go from the Ace to the Seven to the King. Not bad, not too shabby at all. But for some reason, you're coming up as the Page of Swords, looking at this opportunity and not feeling like it's a very lucrative one. You're not going to see it then and there. And what I want to say to you, for some of you, this is coming to me now. Some of you, there's a beautiful fated opportunity in career, a new job, working with a different company or a different department. You're not going to feel confident about it. Either you don't feel like you've got the skills. Either you feel like, oh, it doesn't seem all that good, or it's not really my forte. You'll miss the opportunity. It'll slip through your fingers, but it'll come back again. Round and round we go. Another time, Aquarius. And that's when I think you might take it here. For some of you, you will. You will be made an offer from an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that is going to hand you this offer. And as a result, I see you moving. There's a bit of a commute to get to here, to get to this place is what I'm seeing. It's also a job where there's a lot of mobility. Now, this is good in one aspect because I feel like you're not going to be moving too far. For some of you, yes, it could be abroad, but for the most part, I see that you might be jumping different departments or different roles within the same company here. But I guess this is good in one aspect because it does show the company is or tries to promote more internal growth than hiring people from the outside. So there's more, people are looked upon very favorably. Candidates are selected internally first and then sourced externally is what I'm seeing here. Again, you've got a fire sign here. Aries, Sag, or Leo who's going to help you. The Page of Wands represents passion though. So this is obviously something you're going to be passionate about, but it's a stark contrast. And that's not to say you have to be forced to take up any position. It could even be a position you held before, in the past maybe. The Wheel of Fortune is cycles, another cycle here. So it can be something you were offered once more. And if you have missed out on this opportunity, if the slipped opportunity doesn't happen in March and has happened to you previously, maybe in the recent months, I feel like it's coming back in. And it's something that it's a large undertaking here, Aquarius, but I do, you know, you have that wish fulfillment card. If you've wished for it, if you've wished for this opportunity to make itself back to you, it has. Now, it could be also a position where you're helping people who are uncertain about pressing forward with their finances, who are uncertain of how to press forward with their situations or set of circumstances, assets, or anything like this. But things will improve. I think for those that aren't looking for a new job, you know, you're not interested in any new offers, there is an upward cycle. I'm seeing that someone will want to improve a working relationship here with you. Someone wants to come clean and start afresh, but I don't think you're wholeheartedly convinced. I feel like actually you're sort of, how do I say this? What's the word? I feel like it's not smugness, but it's almost like you deem it frivolous. Like you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Like you're not really that interested in mending things with them for some reason, Aquarius. I don't know what they've done to you. I don't know how they've acted, or if there's been competition between the two of you, between you and this other person. I do see someone trying to mend things, establish firm roots, solid ground again. But I don't know. I don't think you're buying it, to be honest. I think this person does come from a genuine nature. You know, I do feel for the most part they come from a good place. But for some reason, I just feel like the look on your face is just like, nope, not today. And I can see this. It's quite funny, actually. Because I know a lot of Aquarians and I absolutely love them. They're so, oh God, they definitely keep me stimulated. They definitely keep me amused. I get on with them very, very well, and I can just picture my friends doing this very face. And it's just like, you're not interested. It's just like, no, you're not buying it. No sale is what I'm getting here. So, I mean, I do feel someone wants to improve something with you here. I also think there's something about timing to create something. Money and resources are needed to create a new venture. You've been dabbling in this, Aquarius. Not sure what it is. You've been dabbling in it. But as I said, whatever you're dabbling in, whatever's taking your interest, whatever is piquing your interest, you will eventually come to do or perform or sell or embark on or provide as a service. So I see you tinkering, but ultimately you will create, once you have the resources behind you, the money, the capital, the financial backing, it's all about timing then. You spin that Wheel of Fortune, whatever it lands on, and off you go, is what I'm seeing. I feel this month is more behind the scenes, only the beginning. And I think from that, you've got a lot to look forward to with whatever developments occur for you in this. I will leave it at that though, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching.